Hey gang. Hey crowd of people. So I broke my camera the other day, and I took it to where I bought it from, and they're repairing it for free because it's under a guarantee or something. So that's cool. What's not cool is I'm having to use my phone, which is a good camera and everything, but I just don't like the wobbling about. I like to keep it steady on a tripod, but I can't use this tripod because it doesn't plug into my phone. Anyway. You can probably tell by the title of this video and that sigh I just let out that it's not great news, but it's not the worst news, I guess. I'll explain the story. So 2015, as you guys know, I've said it in a video before, I auditioned at Lambda and Alra. One was one day and then the other was the next day. So on the 14th of December 2015 I auditioned at Lambda. It didn't go very well. Then I auditioned at Alra on the 15th, the day after. And that went really well. I made it all the way to the end. Fast forward a couple of weeks. Put you down here. Fast forward a couple of weeks. I am having some vitamins. Yeah, I get an email back from Lambda. And I was declined. As expected, I expected to be declined. I'm going to bring you up here because I don't like looking down at camera. And then a couple of days after that, I get an email from Alra. I'm stood in the bus station. You know, this is where whether my life stops in its tracks or it starts on a new path. I get the Alra email, and it goes something along the lines of, "Dear James, we are emailing to inform you that you have been placed on our waiting list. We audition around 1,000 applicants a year. Fair enough. There's limited spaces, obviously." So obviously I was pretty depressed because they didn't straight up say yes. Which, you know what, you can't expect in your first round of audition. Especially auditioning just at 2 schools out of everywhere in the country. Fast forward to this year. I auditioned at Lambda first. Audition went really, really well. I expected to at least have got a call back, but obviously not. I get declined from Lambda. Then I have my Alra audition. And it went really well. And I got all the way to the end again. Fast forward to yesterday, the day before I upload this video. I get an email whilst I'm at work, and I open it straight away. I thought, there's no fucking point in waiting around to have a camera in my face and recording my reaction. So I go into the office, or a little staff room, and I open it, and the email says, "Thank you for attending your recent audition with Alra." That's the first thing I read, and I thought, this is it. "We are writing to advise that you have been placed on the waiting list for your chosen course. Each year, we audition over 1,000 applicants for a very limited number of spaces on our acting course, blah, 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 blah." Now, this really hit me, because this has happened to me before, exactly the same as it's happened to me this year. And people may say, "James, this is really good that you've been put on the waiting list." I know that, but my experience with it 2 years ago wasn't very good, because I got placed on the waiting list and then I never heard from them again. So basically it was just a prolonged no. You know, it's still 2 years, over 2 years now. I haven't heard back from that. Obviously not, but I mean, you know, imagine waiting nearly 2 and a bit years to just hear a no. So not only has history repeated itself for me, I feel like I'm just in this loop again. I have one more audition left, and that's Art Said. And I'm really starting to worry now, because if I don't get into drama school this year, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I can't, I'm so fed up of working in standard jobs, like I can't take it anymore. I just honestly don't know what I'm going to do, because I can't, you know, I'm working on this short film, which is going to be amazing, and I absolutely can't wait to start. You know, I don't know if you can see back there, I'm starting my cue list, my wall of cues. So the ball's rolling with that. I'm also writing a cool arty short film, which I'm going to work on very soon. Once I get my camera back, I'm going to buy a load of equipment so I can do it professionally and stuff. So I've got all of that stuff I'm doing, but at the same time, I still just wanted to be able to have something to hold on to when September comes around. I know I'm moving away to London and I'm training to be a professional in my art. But it's a waiting list, you know. I might get an email back in 3 days saying, James, someone has accepted a place So basically, what happens on a waiting list is people get offered a place at, say, for example, drama school at Alra, and then they might get offered a place at RADA, where they go, you know what, I'm going to take RADA over Alra, so now Alra has a space. I'm assuming this is how it works, because how else would it work? And then Alra will be like, yo, what's good, fam? Do you want to come and learn how to act, bro? Do you know what I mean? I'm joking, but yeah, I'm assuming that's how it works. Anyway, I sent them an email back because I'm not going to tell you what I wrote in the email. It's not like you should have said yes. It's just emailing to say thank you for the opportunity, and if a space becomes available, I'll be checking my emails every day. Because Alra is probably my top choice of drama school at the minute. But again, if I don't get into Alra and I get declined from Arts Ed, which I'm probably sure I will, because I have the worst luck in the world. I'm still going to be positive about it. I'm not going to be negative when I go into the audition. But if everything says no, then I guess next year I'm going to have to up the antes and I'm going to have to audition at around like fucking 10 schools. I'm going to have to do RADA because I've never done it before. I'm going to want to do Bristol Old Vic because I'd like to train there. If I got it, I'd like to audition there. Sorry, not train. What am I on about? Yeah, and go through all the big balls and go through UCAS and write a personal statement, which I think is stupid. I don't understand why people even want to read people talking about themselves like they're God's gift and stuff. I don't understand that. But anyway, so I've been declined from Landa. I've got a waiting list offer at Alra, and I guess to make it weird, I'll get accepted into Arts Ed. So it's a no, medium, yes. I'm joking. Yeah, so that's my outcome, I guess. Talk about deja vu. Talk about deja vu.